Since I've known you, which has been my entire 32 years of life, you gave birth to me. Thank you for that. I think you did a good job raising me. You've had, I feel like, many careers, many phases of life,
kinda.
right? Right. You were a lawyer. You became an educator. You've worked a lot with nonprofits. Now you work a lot in the arts. I guess walk me through that overall. What would you say is a summary of the different phases and careers of your life?
Well, I will preface it by saying I get bored easily.
Sure, as do I.
So when I was in law, which was for a good 20 years, I changed jobs with some frequency. In fact, at some point I became I started working in corporate America in a large Fortune 50 company in the legal department, because within that I could change jobs every 2 years.
So there's an appeal to that.
That appealed to me because I didn't get too bored, although I did have to wear pantyhose and heels, which was a downer.
Not your favorite aspect of the law profession.
But so I did that for a while, and then when I guess you were about 5, and your sister
and a perfect angel.
Yeah, and your sister was about 8, 8.5. I suddenly we all went on a vacation to Cape Cod, I think it was, and I realized that I enjoyed hanging out with you more than I enjoyed going to work.
I would say that's an honor, but also from what you've told me about the work, maybe the bar wasn't.
It wasn't
super
so.
high.
Yeah. It was just like, why do I do this? And I discovered, I looked into it, and I discovered I had stock options and things like that, and that I could actually support myself for a year while I decided what I was going to do. So I quit. Took my stock options with me, and never went back.
Good for you.
And so after a couple of years of just hanging out, I got bored with that, and went back to school, to the place where the middle school, elementary and middle school that you went to was a lab school for the University of Denver Education Department. And
The Rick Center for Gifted Children.
Center for Gifted
Shout
Children.
out.
And so I went to the College of Education, now the Morgridge College of Education at DU, and gradually got a doctorate there, and then started teaching. Got an offer to teach qualitative research in the education department at DU, and did that for a little while, and then moved to New York and stopped doing any of it.